So, I had to restart the broadcast. All right, so let's see here. So what I was trying to say earlier was that this is an old figure that I made a while ago. I made it just so it would save me time because you gotta understand, like you can't just keep remaking things from scratch over scratch. It's just so time. It's so inefficient. So what I did was I made a modular. I made one for males and females. Very easy to modify. I can take this male model and quickly change it to a female model. All right. Because look, it's many pieces. So right here, as you can see, I got the pecs separated. You know, if I wanted to, I could break it down to like the core, like essentials, I guess. You know, like the pelvis, the rib cage. You know, you got the ligaments, you got the kneecap. You know, So as you can see here, I basically got the basic anatomy underneath it because that doesn't really change at all too much. When it comes to people. The arm here, I decided to keep it all as one. The only time I look, so if I go like this here, you can see it's all just one. It doesn't change too much. Nothing to manipulate. I do have a bodybuilder. Oh, there it is. Oops, I have that still selected. Now the bodybuilder though, now I have two types of bodybuilder models. I have one where the legs are just kind of already buff like that. They're all one piece right here. You know, it's fun making this stuff. I do have. Oh wait. Oh, this one's like super buff. Oops. Now this one is like. This is like. It's super buff. As you can see here, I have all the muscles separated, basically for modular kind of purposes. I even have like the bone and things like that right here. As you can see here, you know, this is not exactly accurate right here. The anatomy is off. It's supposed to be more like. Oops, wrong button. It's supposed to be more back, but no one knows that. You better not tell anyone. Got a kneecap. Like if I want to go ahead. Now this, I did not have the bones separate from the interior muscles. Um, he's pretty buff. Pretty easy to change. As you can see here, you got all the individual kind of muscles working out here. Got the biceps being separate. Now I made that part all the same. Let's remove this here. As you can see here, you can see how the muscles wrap around. It's a lot of fun making these. This is separate right here. This muscle was connected to the scapula right here, the serratus anterior, I believe it's called. But I didn't do that because no one's going to see it. No one sees underneath the latissimus dorsi. You got the trapezius, you got the scapula, you got the muscle. No, this isn't the way it's supposed to be, um, but yeah. So I do that. So it gives me flexibility. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna focus on the face. So the reason why, so as you can look here, the face is very modular. Let me go ahead and actually select it. Now as you can see here, oh, I can click on something. Oh, I have that other thing selected too. As you can see here, it's kind of barren. I got all the other parts separate, so I can go ahead and choose the parts I want to work on quickly. All right, so like if I want to, I could go ahead and mask, like I could do something like this. But it's not ideal because it's not going to move his face. So what I would do is I would only choose like these parts right here. Actually, no, not even that. It's the eyes that are more important because the eyes are spheres. I could bring the face in. I could bring it out. I could go ahead and make the chin like a butt chin or whatever. I could use inflate BIN. So what I'm intending to do is I want to go ahead and maybe make a series of faces. Make them all whatever. Like a Squidward, handsome Squidward. So see, as you can see, like I know the anatomy. I could go ahead and accentuate the certain kind of features here. Like the bony features, landmarks, all that stuff. Let me just now. I don't want to modify this one. I want to make duplicates of it. Oh, oops. I want to make different faces. So I'm making my game, and this is going to save me a lot of time. I'm going to work on faces. I'm going to merge the faces later onto the models I'm working on. I figured this won't be a spoiler, so I think before I continue, let me go ahead and just actually work on a regular skull first. So you can see I know how to make faces. All right, so faces are a series of shapes. Let's start from scratch here real quick, just for the heck of it, not too long. Oh, so the way it works, first thing you do basically is what you learn is, oh, what the heck, symmetry's not on. Symmetry saves so much time. Basically make an egg shape. You have to be familiar with all sides. Egg shape, boom, boom, right there. What you do is I take this here, I can go here, basically make where the eyes are going to be at. That looks a little funny. And apparently my focal shift is really large. I don't like large focal shifts. Basically right here, you know, right there. I can take the move. I can use the move tool like all day. Move tool is awesome. You know, right there. Whatever. I can go ahead and take this here. I'm gonna actually just turn this on just for the heck of it. It might eat away my memory real fast, which I might have to let's not. Actually, now I think about it, let's turn that off. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Dynamesh feature. Oh, that's way too high. Let's use a 64, maybe. That's better. We're just gonna make maybe a quick skull. Let's go ahead and make a quick skull. Skulls are fun. Skulls are always neat. You just gotta understand the shape and form of a skull. You know, it's very important. You know. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real quick. I'm not gonna spend too much time. Looks funny right now, but you'll get there. It's like, what the heck is that thing? Well, we'll see. And then, this part right here. I want to take the move, and I want to go like this. And actually, I come to think about it, I don't have the right tab open. There it goes. Looks weird. Looks like a robot of some kind, but it's all good, you know. And this is wrong here because that's the cheekbone right there, and then I'll just bring that in right there. It looks weird, but thanks to the power of the move tool, I can go ahead and start moving the shapes the way I want it to. This is just, I'm not trying to make it perfect here. And I'll just do that to kind of smooth it out. Some smoothing here, there, everywhere. E-I-E-I-O. Fool. Alright, let's see, right there. Just gonna go ahead and bring out the jaw right here. I know it looks very funny. And that has to be brought in. Oh, the focal on that is very funky. Gotta make these larger, to be honest. It's been a while since I actually made a skull. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's getting there, And then this has to be curved in right here. This has to be brought up. You can see it's forming a skull. I gotta bring that little bone part out right there. Gotta go here. Gotta redefine that. Go here. I don't want to spend too much time trying to make a skull because I don't really need it right now. Not for my game, whatever. Bring the little bone dealio right there, that little triangle deal. Let's see, right here, then that right here, that right there. Let's go ahead and bring this jaw right here. We'll go like that, whatever. There, that bone right there. I'm gonna go to take this right here. Go ahead and do that. That's way too big for the front jaw. Oh, that is not right. Oh, go like that. Bring that out. Now I know the jaw is supposed to be something separate from the whatever. But you can see here, you got a skull going on here. I could definitely have to go ahead. This is the lower resolution skull. Go like that right there. Make this right here. Right there. Boom, boom. Bada bing, bada bang. Do, do, do. Go ahead here. I don't have a thing of reference cells. Ideally, it's best if you know how to actually make this ahead of time. What I mean by ahead of time, I mean like actually memorize how to make a skull. Now, right here's the problem. Now, if I look at the perspective right here, so it's very important to know how like something looks from all sides here. This needs to be brought out. This needs to be brought down a bit. This brought out. This is the highest portion of the skull. Right there, right there, right there. This needs to be the mandible, dealio right there, that there. This needs to be a little thinner here because that's the way it is. Just because. That right there, tapering into there. This little dealio right here could be a little better right there. Then I go here. Oh, I'm trying to fit my chair a little better. I need to invest in a better chair because I'm gonna be sitting down a lot. I need one of those chairs that you can like sit in for like hours. And then I need to bring these in because these are not. This is not right. This is good right there. That's good right there. And I hear someone's back. And I'm gonna enlarge this right here. There it goes. It looks pretty good. Surprised I haven't made a skull in forever. I'm gonna use this now. It's gonna eat my memory away real quick. What am I at? I'm at 4.32 gigabytes. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, then a little thing, notch right there, this right here, that there, that there. This is supposed to be a little gap right here, but I'm just going to go like that there. And then, now that's all wrong right there. Whatever, let's go ahead and just kind of fine detail all this somewhat, you know. It's going to eat my memory. Oh, come on. Just keep an eye on that number on the top. And then this goes right here. The thing is, you gotta be aware that there's this little thing here. And then this goes around here. That goes there. That goes here. I'm not gonna put the little. I guess I can. Oops. Am I doing it? Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna make it faint, you know. And then I just like to just add a series of lines here. I'm not gonna actually make it factual, you know. I'm just going to do just some generic kind of teeth. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of like whatever, you know. Nothing too crazy. Just some randomness here, you know. And then like it typically stops here. And then I can go ahead and take this here and go it out. Really, and then I'll just kind of raise these up here. You know, I might use this for my Halloween idea. What I mean by Halloween idea, I mean like, you know, I'm working on my own game, and I was gonna have a Halloween event planned for October. And this mandible is I almost got less than 4 gigabytes of memory of RAM. Uh oh. I could make this jaw separate. I'll show you what I mean. BSL. I'm trying to think here. Is that right? Yeah, lasso. What I can do is, oops. What I can do is I could make the jaw separate. Like that right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, so you can see what's going on here. I'm going to actually just group it. Now I have two different ones. I go to my resolution deal right here. I go to groups and I do, oh wait. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. I go to like 100 here. It took away a lot of the memory, but it did lower the resolution. Actually, lowering the resolution kind of makes it nice. Let's keep it like that. Certain things have to change here, you know. It looks like alien. I think the jaw's too wide. And maybe even the orbitals are a little too big. And also the jaw has to be brought up. Alright, so I need to probably look at some reference just to make sure. Okay, I think I'm getting a little too carried away with it. The whole point is I know what I'm doing. Whatever. Add some little notches right there. Put that there. Then I can switch to this here. I can start actually carving away at this. Oop, let's get rid of this right here. Use the inflate here too. What is that? Oh, there it is. B-I-N-G-O, and oops, I said B, not N. Oh, what was that? Okay. Let's go ahead and actually deflate this right here. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and actually make this into almost like a legit jaw here. Almost legit. Oops. Sorry, I'm getting a little carried away. I think it's because it's been a while since I practiced making a skull. So I think I'm actually trying, I think at this point. And what I'm going to do... Ooh, actually that's going to cause it... Well, I know what's going to happen. Actually, I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. Let's go ahead and delete the hidden and then close holes. It did happen. No, should have said... There it goes. I'm like, it should have... So I can just go ahead and like move it now. Actually, I'm going to soften the edge here. And then I want to pull this in here somewhat. Just like that right there. What the heck, sure, whatever. Oh wait, I have groups on, huh? Oh, whatever. It's fine. Whatever. We'll just stick with that right now. I don't want to go too much into it. The whole point is making faces. So, whatever. It's been forever to make a skull. But, okay, back to the face here. So what I'm going to do is duplicate. Me duplicating this has allowed for a, what is it called? So I have a copy of this face now. What I'm going to do is, I want to make sure the ears, for me to start making different faces, to save myself time, I'm going to start with my face, this, not my face, but this face here. I am thinking about putting my face in the game. Just because it might just be a fun thing. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, why did I have that selected? Wait, do I want that selected? Yeah, sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm just go ahead and group visible here, and then I'm going to go to this here, and I'm going to group visible here. We'll see how this turns out. I'm making a few different faces. I want to make an older face. And have like variations. Why not? Ooh, 3.86. Why? What's with the memory here? Why? I was running at 8 GB memory strong earlier. I want to go ahead and do a file. I'm gonna do a file save right here. Male figure stream. I'll call it 1. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna leave this real quick. No. I already saved it. Hold on one moment. I am looking for my Zbrush. There it is. There it is. Wait. Oh, that's the other one. Gosh dang it all. There it is. Let's go into... oh, cool. Now it's at about 8 GB. That's good. Alright, let me see here. What is it doing here? Here it is. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Oh, the skull is visible. There it is. Alright, cool. So now here I am right here. So the whole thing was I should have 2 different poly groups. I do. Cool. The reason why that's important, I'm going to do a Dynamesh with groups on. Alright, so I want a little bit more resolution. Let's go 140. Try that again. And of course it is. I hate when it does that. Alright, there. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so what I'm going to do is this. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to select that and that. Boom. Now when I sculpt, it's not going to interfere with anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now start blending in the areas here. Just to kind of make just a face here. Now it looks a little funny right now. I know. You know, all that good stuff. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start kind of reshaping and finding. Actually, I'm going to look around for. I'm going to look at Evolve here real quick as kind of some inspiration. What I mean by Evolve, you know, the game. And what I'm going to look for, I'm using my phone. I need it because my computer memory is not the best on this laptop, so I'm going to avoid. Let me see. Evolve characters. Actually, maybe not just even evolve characters. Maybe I'll just look for male faces. Nah, let's just start sculpting. So what I mean is, I'm just going to mess around with the features of the face. So what I mean is, actually I'm just going to just duplicate that face. Because maybe, who knows, maybe it'll be a good face or something. I want to make an older face. So I'll make an older face. I want to make some, whoa, what the heck? Why did it do that? That was the, what brush was that again? Clay tubes, I believe it was. It was the clay buildup. That's it. There it goes. So what I'm going to do is, to make an older face, you just have to kind of like do a few things. You have to go ahead and make the bags under the eyes. And then kind of accentuate a bit. And then what you want to do is you really want to give out the features of the face here. You have to really like start. I think I see my problem here. The skull is way too. Yeah, whatever. The lips have to be thinner, and the lips do look kind of funny. There it goes there. What I'm going to do is I'm make this a little more gauntly. And the jaw's like way too big, so I'm going to actually reduce that right there. And the interesting thing is that, you know, you have like the, I don't want to make him like a zombie or a mummy, but it's kind of starting to make him look like that. And typically with older age, you start losing that cleft or whatever it is of your nose. And then, you know, you get more pronounced. Oh, I don't mean to do that. I'm going to take the move tool here. Start kind of shrinking in the nose a bit. You know, make it kind of. And also, for some reason, I like to keep my. What's going on here? What is. Is this width of the face here? What is it? You know what I mean? Interesting. I gotta bring in the. Okay, so let's see what we did with the face here. So let's go ahead and compare. What the heck? Okay, so I have this face, then this one which is slightly touched up a little bit, then kind of got this face right here. So this one is kind of a funny, kind of Adonis face or something, you know. We'll go ahead and play with some other kind of hands. Let's give maybe this one a bit more of a cleft chin, maybe even. So oh, that's what it is. His eyes are a little too. They kind of got to kind of droop a bit because of the. And then what happens is the skin gets a little. Right here, there, something like that. Maybe we'll touch that up a bit more. We'll go ahead and add some bit of light wrinkles right now. So what happens is this will go here, this will pinch, and then this will come out like that right there. Cool. I just try to remember the details of what makes a face older kind of thing. I forgot what it was. Some things. I believe the nose gets bigger. Gets quite big, as well as the ears. I think the resolution is probably throwing me off a bit. Oh yeah, it does not do that. Let's go to, I think we need to be at like 140 here. Of course. What's the rest? Okay, that's fine. The ears are way too far back. The ears are supposed to be more at a. Oh, I gotta go ahead and mask that and go here and then move the ears forward to probably maybe about this point. Actually, the face is a little strange. Let me look at this. If I was to hide the. Yeah, the head is weird. If I look at this here, the ratio here, this needs to be further out. Let me go ahead and move that. Ooh. Oh. Like that right there. And then I'll go ahead and take the jaw and go like this right here. Something like that. Then I'll go ahead and. I'm not a fan of how this is right here. Gotta pull this down a bit more. Actually, not that much. These will flatten. Could use the this right here. Well, honestly though, I'm not sure if I'll use this face specifically for my character here. It's a possibility. I'm thinking something along the lines of Lazarus here. But Lazarus is in this gauntlet, I think. Gotta choose this here and then. Sometimes certain facial features aren't like that noticeable, like certain kind of. Yeah, this is a little weird. This is a little alien right here. A little much, you know. Gotta like probably bring this like in more. Oh, not that much. Yeah. What I need to do is I need to like bring this more like that. Okay, I think that'll be good for now for that one. Let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start from this base again right here. So that's that face. Let's go to this face. I'm going to go ahead and actually make him a little more or less weird, I guess you can say. Let's go for like more of a macho, I guess you can say. More like actual Adonis, actual Chad. Let's see here. What I mean is like I'm gonna have to like make sure I like really bring this out right here, because what happens is that the actually, why is this at 128 150? There it goes. I'm not saying he's gonna end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I'm gonna also kind of draw this out right here, this particular muscle group here, along with what was the muscle again? This muscle. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was. There it goes. Boom, boom. Draw that right there. Go ahead and go here, and then bring this out. The muscle right here. That's about right there. I'm going to go ahead and actually emphasize this muscle right here. And then I will actually readjust his head because I forgot that I did the base models that I had prepared are a little off. That's a little better proportion wise, and then I'll go ahead and move this over here. Cool. So anyone joining, I am just trying to make some different heads, I guess you can call them. And then I intend to probably sort through them to see which one will suit my characters for my game. So I'm just trying to see what I come up with. I'm not trying to limit myself. So actually, this duck needs to go in right here. That right there. And then let's go ahead and maybe not make him so wide jaw, maybe. I am still playing around with the style of my game, to be honest. Like, I feel like, oh, that's weird eye right there. He's not, doesn't have too much right here going on. There it goes. Cool. And then I guess I I haven't really been playing around with the nose too much. Let's go ahead and bring that out. The segments to the nose. You got like all sorts of things I can mess around with and emphasize. Once you know where everything is at, and like when I mean everything, I mean like basically the typical features that are prominent with certain characters or just people's faces, you can like mess with those. The landmarks and everything. And I think it's way too much of a temple, maybe. Let's go ahead and go like that here. That looks better. So let's go ahead and see what we started with before. So it was something like this here, our segmented face right here. And then got more of this face here. This is more of a older face, which, oh man, that needs help now that after I've seen that other face. So right there. I suppose I can go ahead and give him a little more of this right here. I don't want to make him look like too much like a zombie. I want to go ahead and actually emphasize. So, and this is off right here. Like this right here should be going something like this here. Right there. This is a little strange here. I could go ahead and add like a vein or whatever here, you know, if I wanted to here. And I need to suck in the cheek right there. Tempted to kind of work on some of the female characters for the maybe in a time being soon. I don't know, maybe some female faces or something. This needs to be. What happens? The older people get, the less of a less lips they have. You can say. Actually, I don't know why. This is maybe that was fine right there. And let's maybe give them maybe less of a chin. Everyone's just kind of stopping by. Hope everyone's having a good time. See, I kind of, as you can see here, I emphasize a little bit of cheekbone, maybe a little thin. Let's go ahead and pop. That looks a lot better than it was earlier. Now I'm like, this is too weird now. But whatever. There's that. So this is my face base, if anyone was familiar with. I made this in another broadcast. Did I make this in another broadcast? Or I did this private. I might have done this private. But essentially, it's the different essence here. I do have one for our bodies as well, if anyone was interested in that as well. So, what the heck? I know the head doesn't really suit it yet right now. But basically, everything is very modular. Chest, that's separate. You got the different muscles here. It's basically a mannequin doll I could use. And if I look, that's the skull I was messing around with earlier. The really buff one here. Oh. The different parts right here. I know my anatomy. I didn't make this during the broadcast, but oh, that's weird. There's different polygroups of that arm. And all the good stuff here. Oh. Now the shin bone is a little off. Yeah, I have to admit. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and continue. Here. If I'm actually gonna, I guess I should give him. You know what? I should put beards. That's a good point myself. No. So what I mean is, oh, where'd it go? There it is. I should really just get a base facial hair thing going, so I can like sculpt the face hair. So I don't know why I don't have that as a. Yeah, let's go ahead and try that actually. I'm gonna put it on. Actually, let me duplicate this face. Then I'm going to go ahead and actually revert it back to this point right here. So I got this face still and I got this face. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep this as a base face where I'm going to just put a chunk of hair on it. So what I mean by a chunk of hair, what would be the best way to do that? I think I'm just going to go ahead and just maybe take a primitive shape. No, let's not do that. Never mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Yeah, it's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and highlight where the facial hair would be. I guess it's also important, the hair as well. Just the hair in general. Hair really does make the person sometimes in terms of, just whatever. So I'm just going to. I am still playing with the idea of, so what's going on right here is I'm just making a typical general kind of beard here. So what's happening is I'm just Oh, you know, I should also do the back here as well. I need a BM, I think L, is it? And lasso. Oh, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I suppose, you know, I'll keep a little separation of the meshes right there. And then I'll go ahead and, oh, whoops, wrong thing. All right, let's go ahead and do that. What I'm doing here, if anyone's not familiar with like Zbrush too much, oh, I forgot the back part needs to be extended out because the dumb. All right, whatever. Well, I'll get to that. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a separate mesh, which I will. So right here on the side, there's an extract feature. So if I look here, oh, I gotta also bring everything else back. There it goes. Oh, his ear needs to be. Yeah, see, the head has to be moved back. What I do is I do extra. Whoa! What the heck? Okay, that's why it's the solo. I gotta turn off some sub tools because it's like it's freaking out. There it goes. Let's try that again. So if I go like this here, I go to extract. See, it still sticks out a little too much, hair. So I'm gonna go. What is it at? 0.005. Try that again. It's better. It's just meant to give me somewhat of a sculpting surface. And I can always mess with it, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and extract. I think let's make a double. And let's go ahead and what's this? Is this smooth? Oh, whatever. Let's go ahead and accept. So what I need to do now is I need to go ahead and not rename. I want to actually merge this. Actually, let's duplicate it for whatever reason, and then just keep it there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this here, and I am going to merge it. To merge it, I go to here, and then I go to merge, and I go to merge down. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually take that. I'm going to actually move this back. Well, apparently. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, that's not good. What is that? Hold on. Oh, I have it masked still. That's hilarious. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, shoot. There it goes. Let's move this here. Never really thought too much about having like the just gotta bring this up right here just because it's throwing me off. Alright, let's go ahead and select the hair here. I want to make sure this is all. There it goes. Now I want to go ahead and auto group this here. Auto group rollout. Actually, that's not smart of me because I say that's not smart of me because I need to actually do this. What I need to do is I need a. There it goes. I need to take this and I need to actually shrink it down just so it overlaps. Oh. So when I sculpt, I'm not going to have any issues. Now it's truly intercepting the face. Now what I can do is I can now do the auto group. So then I don't have to worry about. Alright, so now I can do my haircut. Actually, let's duplicate this. Okay, so what I mean is now I can go ahead and actually select like the facial hair here, and I can actually now just kind of smooth things out here real quick, just to make sure I have some good topologies I gotta work with. Alright, so what I can do is I can go ahead and actually take this tool here and say that if I wanted to, oh, that's way too, the focal shift needs to be, I could kind of like sculpt the mesh into the face. And then I could move it around as well. I can like, say if I wanted to go like over here, I could. This is just like a placement thing here. I could make it into a beard as well. Like a larger beard by just sculpting on it. This is just meant to oh, apparently I need a, there it goes. Go ahead and actually increase this rate here. Let's give him a larger beard here. So I'm just kind of messing around with it right now. And what I could do is I can just always overlap it a bit here, so that I have control over the hair still. You know, I do kind of like the whole, maybe I should keep the widow's peak. Let's go ahead and start smoothing this out right here. Boom, boom. And I gotta move this back right here. Whoa! Need to bring this out right here. Man, it's really late. I was not expecting, I was not thinking about sculpting here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Alright. Then I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of just sculpt some just whatever hair. Let's see what happens. Does look different when he has a, oh, his eyebrows are huge. Oh, there it goes. Let's go ahead and start working on these a bit right here. What I like to do is use this brush. Eyebrows are at like an angle, and then they flatten, and then I gotta just come from the other side with it, you know. And I might even just take the move here and kind of make it jagged a bit here, and then boom. All right, so that's just a quick little face thing. I'll have to work with my concept artist. Oh, you know what? I like this part right here. What I mean is, I like kind of the beards to have something. Oh, I just click here. No, I don't want that. Whatever. Wait, that's my move. Move, where are you at? Here you are. Alright. I like the little thing right there. I don't know. Is there any cool beards for a certain kind of video game character? You know? Iroh has a cool beard. Should have like a dwarfen beard? I don't know. I'm just doing whatever right now. I know what I'm doing. Oh, what the heck happened there? Oh, that was weird. Just roughing it out right now. Alright, well. So let's go ahead and just kind of recap the faces here. This one. No, that one. There's just some bald dude right now. Don't have any hair on him. Some older face right here. I do have some body types. If anyone just kind of joined. Got a buff body type. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's actually see what it looks like if I keep that face on and I give him a body type. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the wrong face. There it goes. Oh! What happened was when I was sculpting the beard, I pulled down the face. It's fine, no one sees it, but that's an easy fix. I just have to see right here. See, it's thought I was sculpting it. It's nothing wrong with it. It just looks funny, but it's easy to fix. See, so much of a chin at that point. If anyone has any kind of questions on anything, I'll be more than happy to answer anything right now. I think I was gonna work on some more on the Unreal Engine for my my game tonight, because I'm trying to get that prototype of the core game mechanics, ready, trying to demonstrate some stuff. Let's actually add a bit more detail. Let's do this. I actually have quite a bit more memory available here, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, so the problem is here. Let's do a mirror and weld, and now do that. Now it's... Wait. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and add some more detail to around the eyes here. It's really kind of bothering me here. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, that's not right. Question is, what do I want to do with it there? I'll start with that right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the little crease. And I suppose I could add the little doohickey. I don't know exactly what it's called. But I'm going to go ahead and just... I got to add some more detail here. There it goes. And then I can make the eyelid, I suppose, a little more. Then have that right there. I need to move this because this is not making any sense. There it goes. And then I will add this here, and then that right there. And then I will actually do that there. And what happens is this needs to have a little more of a droop right here because that's how... Oh, whoops. And that's not good. That's too much of a focal shift right there. There it goes. Let's go ahead and start kind of smoothing parts out right here. I'm not a fan of this corner of the eye here, so I'll give him like a slight wrinkle, you know. I'm not saying crow's feet, but maybe. I need to actually add some fat to the... And let's go ahead here. Now the problem is, this doesn't make sense right here. I'm going to actually go like that right there and start kind of... because this thing also creates a... Delio. I can't speak English. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting kind of a Greek vibe actually now from this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Let's actually add a little bit more detail to the eyebrows and everything. I'm going a little too much into this right now. Then I will go right here, right there. There it goes. Then I'll just add some more kind of detail here. Same kind of deal here. Then I will kind of just adding some randomness to it here, and then, you know, kind of something right here. The roots of the hair and everything like that. Gonna have to add some of... Oh, whoa, I sculpted like Iroh from, you know, Avatar: Last Airbender. So I have some, like, I guess some beard experience, I suppose you can say. You know. I'm thinking about maybe I'll do that later. I was thinking about hopping and like kind of work on some plants, but I kind of like how where this is kind of going right now. So maybe I will hold off on that. I'm just keeping symmetry on just to keep some, you know, save some time and whatnot. A lot of my characters from my game, I don't know how to explain this. Definitely think about having myself. May not be smart to have yourself in a game where characters die. But it seems fun, you know. I do want to go for stylized. I don't want to have... Maybe I think he'd probably be better with like a buffer body. I don't know. Buff. Buff. Macho. Macho man. And his lips are lackluster right now. So, super lackluster. He looks so funny. But with the beard and everything. Alright, so what I'm going to do, his lips are a little lackluster. So what I do about that is, so what you need to do is you need to make sure you're aware of how lips work. That's one thing. There's 3 parts to the top lip, which if you want to make it realistic, you add a bit of meat right there, and then you have the bit of meat here. You need the basis of the... Oh, my computer just kind of had a heart attack. My other computer does a better job with processing stuff, you know? Just trying to... The bottom lip is interesting. It has 2 parts to it. Now, if you want to make it super realistic, you trace along the outer lip right there, and then you just make it a little dip, and then you do a whoop, and then what you do is you smooth it. That's if you want to go for like realistic. I don't know if I'm trying to go for that. And then so basically the secret is like you trace the lip, the outline of it. And then what you do is there's two like pads, I guess you can say here. And then what you do is you just kind of smooth that. Now, the problem is you can see, it's very important to check the angles here. His face is very flat right here. It's not good. So, what I need to do is I need to beef up his nose. Bring up bridge right here. Make it more like a, I don't know what it would be right there. The problem is this is, need to bring that out right there. I'm going to actually bring this inwards. I have an issue when I make faces. Like I have the, there it goes. That's better. His nose needs some reshaping. He needs some Botox. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. If you're familiar with it, the nose has like a couple segments here. You got the bridge, all that stuff. I kind of like what happened right there. And I don't know. I definitely feel like this character has some potential. The characters, I don't know if it will be exactly human. I think there will be a. I'm not sure exactly what it would be. His face is gone. Wait, what the heck? Where it is? Okay. His ears need to come out actually a bit more. So what I'm going to do is this. Boop. Oh. Boop. There it goes. Cool. Alright, hold on, I'm checking something here. That looks a lot better. There's definitely some more dimension to the face at all angles. So I say that's a success for that face. I'm going to go ahead and keep that stored in the back. So that's with a beard. Let's go ahead and do, I want to say a mustache. Actually, let me just check a character here real quick. I'm going to reference Evolve real quick. Interesting. Good point, good point. Okay, cool. I got. So what I'm going to do is, I think maybe if I want, no, I should just start with a fresh face. Yeah, start with this fresh face right here. So we're going to duplicate it. Boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start manipulating the face a little more. Oh. So I want to start with this here. I'll go ahead and shrink things and mess with the proportions. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring in the nose here. I'm going to start kind of messing with it. I'm going to actually bring certain kind of features out here just because that's kind of the whole thing, you know. I don't know why. I always like that bump there for, I guess, masculine noses, I suppose you can say. So I'm just kind of doing stuff. Hold on. Let me check here. You know what? I would say it would be nice to have some smaller eyebrows. I'm going to do a mirror and weld. I'm going to go ahead and diminish that. Now let me go ahead and go to this here. And what I'm going to do is, oh yeah, the eyebrows, that's right. I'm going to go ahead and Actually, I kind of like the idea. Well, I know my eyebrows kind of do this thing. I'm just gonna just something like that. Really, when it comes down to you ever doing something, making something, you know, you just wanna sometimes just do what you feel like would be interesting. You know? I think what I'm gonna do is, do I want to just get rid of the? I'll just get rid of the beard overall. We'll go with that. Sure, 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 sure. We'll do that. Not the beard, the mustache. And then if I want to, I could do this. I think this would be an interesting idea. Is if I maybe I go with like some sort of like line patterns. I don't know. We'll see how this is. Yeah, we'll see about that. Let's go ahead and try that. Just for a kind of style or look, I guess you can say. Just because. Who knows? Maybe something will come from this. I'm getting kind of a superhero vibe almost. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go here. I feel like it's like a concha. Here, concha. Él está el concha. Una concha. Alright, so let's see. Now, see, he's real messed up looking right there around the nose. To fix that, it's just an easy little thing right there, and his lips are really weird too. So I'm gonna actually maybe thin out his lips for maybe this character. I'm also gonna probably make him less beefier. So let's go ahead and make him with a different body. Just making beefy characters like the easiest thing to do. Or heavier, hefty characters, you know. Oh, and apparently I lowered the resolution significantly. It should be 142, 145 or so. I am going to go ahead and now. Oh, that's better. Not too crazy. I need to give a more, maybe less prominent kind of chin. Oh, something's happening. Maybe the ear. I gotta maybe flesh out the jaw right there, and then I'll go ahead and I'm not liking what's going to happening here with the face. I think my problem is I think I don't have this right here like that, and then have this come down, which I'm going to go ahead and actually go like that, and this, and then actually I'm going to add some resolution here, and then I'm going to actually and then I'm going to, oh, what did I just do there? M-O, no, what did I just, masking brush? What's the O? What's the O? O is, I click M-O. Apparently I don't know what I selected. Oh, mesh project. Oh, oh, I forgot about that tool. I could have done that instead of extract earlier. Silly me. Alright. I forgot. I forgot some of these newer features within the last, like, this year. Or last 6 months. Wait, what was I doing? Whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to get my move brush back on that. There it goes. His nose funky. I have a couple of like female character faces. I think maybe I'll maybe I'll work on some faces, not so much the bodies. You know, and then I'm gonna. It's very important as you sculpt around the eyes here. The eyes tell, depending on how you structure them here. You know, yeah, you know. So let's see here. Go ahead and turn that off right there. I'm not a fan of what's going on with the weird beard here. I think I'm going to try to do something about his face without all that stuff all over it. So I'm going to actually smooth this out here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm definitely going to need a... I'm going to smooth that out right there. And that's actually wrong in terms of anatomy. We'll go something like that right there. Actually, I want to make his face, his nose more maybe parallel. And then I'll take this move tool here, and then I'll move this back. We'll see. His face needs to be fixed here. So what I'm going to do is, and I kind of like that. As I said before, the secret is basically tracing the face or facial features. Like that right there. I'm not too fond of this thing here. I kind of like without the facial hair. I could always add facial hair later or something, you know. No, facial hair does kind of add something. Oh, well, we'll see. Let's go add some detail to the eyebrows. In this case, I will go ahead and do this here. We'll go something like, we'll do something like that, sure. Just for the heck of it. Actually, that makes no sense with eyebrows. Eyebrows typically go back. Hold on, gotta do that again. So what I mean is, it's typically like, we'll have to figure this out sometime later. Let's go ahead. You know, I know why it looks weird. It's because I don't have any of these here. Just kind of just make the face kind of, I think. We'll see. Sure. I will most likely probably make these faces a little more simpler. Let's go ahead and check these faces here real quick. Oh, so there's that original template face, that face, this face. Now that one I'm not too happy about anymore. I think things happen or things change. Um, Actually, I think it's just really late. It's 3 o'clock at this point. A.M. 3 o'clock a.m. right now. I think I need to probably rest. I think I'm gonna probably look around. I think next broadcast tomorrow, because I think that'll work. I'm going to work on more plants and rocks, I guess, for the game. And maybe when I come back to these faces, I'll maybe have a more solid, like, face. I'm gonna actually end up making it. Maybe I'll take my face and stylize it. Actually, I have a 3D scanner. I scan my face, so I suppose I can do that. Well, I guess we'll see. Well, I guess right now, thanks guys for watching. You can check the other videos I have of me sculpting the plants and rocks, and I play some Evolve, of course. Evolve's pretty cool.